My friends, as I'm sure you can imagine, with the breaking news today that the Supreme Court ruled that Trump cannot be kicked off the Colorado ballot, this has left Hollywood celebrities in a fevered state of meltdowns, and we're going to be getting into all of that today because they are panicking, they are freaking out by this, and now they know that Trump has a huge, massive chance at victory, and this, of course, has completely left them terrified. And this has been a thing that has been going on where some of these states have been trying to remove Trump from the ballot. And of course, it's to protect democracy, you know, to limit what the people can do, but it's all to protect democracy. That is at least some of the excuses that some of these people have been using, but all 9 justices agreed with the decision. Colorado's primary is set to take place on Tuesday, March 5th during Super Tuesday. Big win for America, Trump said in a post to Truth Social. And all sorts of people have been losing their minds today. Whoopi Goldberg was talking about how she is now having poop issues because of this ruling, so we're going to get into all of that as well. Whoopi Goldberg, all sorts of people from The View, all these different celebrities are losing their minds today. Of course, we have Harry Sisson, who is basically a Democrat pawn, who said this: insurrection sympathizer Clarence Thomas ruled that insurrectionist Donald Trump can remain on the ballot in 2024. That should be the headline. Scott Pressler says here, the ruling was 9-0 and you attacked the black man. Figures. Kind of shows the hand that the Democrats have, right? This basically shows that they are all, of course, the actual racists, and whenever a black person does what they don't like, then they have a major problem with that. We have Keith Olbermann as well, who is losing his mind today. The Supreme Court has betrayed democracy. It's interesting how people are always betraying democracy, according to Democrats and leftists, whenever something doesn't go their way. And he says its members, including Jackson Kagan and Sotomayor, have proved themselves inept at reading comprehension, and collectively the court has shown itself to be corrupt and illegitimate. It must be dissolved. And once again, let me remind you, it was literally a 9-0 vote. So, we also have The View, who are completely just freaking out today. Whoopi Goldberg said this, and this, I don't know why she thought this would be a good thing to say on the internet, but this is what she decided to say about all of this.
And I know it's probably the right decision, but I don't like that we've normalized this man.
Yeah.
It has really irritated the poo out of me.
Yeah.
That we have normalized.
It has irritated the poo out of her. Wow, okay. Well, that might have to be something that you go get checked out, Whoopi. That might be a good idea.
Him and his bad behavior. I get that the law says, listen, it would be really rough and it should be the Congress that makes these decisions. And yet that's not how we've been acting. We keep saying states' laws, we keep giving people the right to make these changes, and then they make a change and they say, well, we don't want this, and everybody says, well, no, of course we shouldn't want this. But the problem is, why have we normalized it?
Once again, Whoopi Goldberg just proving to the entire world that she literally does not know what she's talking about when it comes to how these laws work, how the Constitution works, or any of that type of stuff. So, and then it goes on with other people from The View chiming in, where we have Anna Navarro saying this about Republicans, which is just absolutely insane.
Republicans, by continuing to vote for this man and pretending all of these wrongdoings have not happened, they have normalized just evil and wrongdoing. Well,
Republicans have normalized evil and wrongdoing for voting for Trump. But, you know, isn't that a democracy thing? Isn't that something where people should be allowed to vote for who they want to vote for? But suddenly, when it is someone that she doesn't like, it is a major issue when Republicans vote for that person. Colorado Secretary of State also had a major issue with all of this that was happening today, as you can imagine. And, I mean, just look at her eyes right there, right? Like, just look at that. That's just crazy right there. That's all that is, okay? So let's see what she has to say as well.
Partisan.
I think this court has had obviously some pretty big issues, whether it has been, Clarence Thomas's wife's role.
It's interesting how all these leftists and Democrats are always pointing out Clarence Thomas. Interesting, isn't it? You know, the black guy, like these people will all say that they want to give black people more voices and more power and more control and all of this type of stuff. But when the black guy does the thing that they don't like, then they, of course, focus all of their attacks on him.
Gifts that have gone unreported. And there are some pretty big decisions that have come out of the court that I highly disagree with, and I think strip Americans of our basic human rights and fundamental freedoms.
Anyway, so blah, 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 blah. You guys get the picture. And I'm sure there will be plenty of other celebrities who will be having complete meltdowns over this entire thing. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.